Good Morning Britain was interrupted for an urgent breaking news announcement from Westminster. Good Morning Britain came to an unexpected halt on the beloved morning as Kate Garraway delivered a live update on the UK economy. During Thursday's visit to the ITV studios, the 57-year-old broadcaster woke up the nation alongside her co-star Ed Balls as they discussed the latest stories hitting the headlines. This included the latest updates from the ongoing Gaza and Israel war and how the US are coping amid the raging Californian wildfires. But the mum of two was forced to halt the show when her co-star Louisa James delivered a surprising piece of breaking news from outside Westminster which managed to lift their spirits. She shared an announcement from Westminster that the economy has grown by 0.1%, the first time it has risen in 3 months. Chancellor Rachel Reeves reiterated her pledge to go further and faster to improve economic growth in order to boost living standards. Kate declared that it was the #1 priority for the government, adding, "That means generating investment, driving reform and a relentless commitment to root our waste in public spending." However, one presenter was still unimpressed with the result, and shared their doubt on the morning news channel. Kate turned to her co-host Ed and asked him about his thoughts on the exciting developments. She began, "Rachel Reeves had this huge pressure on her for the last few weeks. For people at home, they will have heard everything is hanging on growth. Is this enough of a good sign, Ed? What will this mean for people?" As Ed turned to her with a dubious look, he explained, "Well, look, this is about what has happened, but I don't think Rachel Reeves is out of the woods yet on that news from the second half last year." Kate insisted, "It is fractional, 0.1%, but is still significant." As Ed added, "It's the first growth in November since August, but as Louisa said, below expectations." One of the biggest struggles Brits have been facing so far this year is the effects of the Labour winter fuel repayment tax, which saw the Labour government take money away from millions of pensioners. On Wednesday, January 15, Susanna Reid called out Darren Jones for the endless problems elderly people are facing, including 75-year-old guest Elaine Yates, who applied for a pension credit months ago but hadn't heard anything back. Surprise, surprise. Within half an hour of her interview here on this program, the DWP rang her up and said she was eligible. The host explained that the show has been inundated with messages from viewers asking on behalf of pensioners who can't appear on the program. She fumed, "How many people eligible for pension credit are waiting to hear if they're going to get their money?" The Labour politician responded, I don't know the answer to your specific question, but you are right to point out that we encouraged the pensioners across the country to check whether they're eligible for pension credit. We've been funding a national campaign in getting information out to help them do that." Susanna interjected, "But you don't know how successful that's been?" Mr. Jones insisted that the campaign has been successful before Susanna intervened. "People finding out and getting their money is what's important.